Hello everybody, welcome to our explanation for phenomenon number 19, soda plus milk. So before we get to our big question, let's review a couple important details about the ingredients of our experiment. So the fourth ingredient in soda is an acid called phosphoric acid. You can see it here on the Pepsi label. Now, a small amount of phosphoric acid is added to soda to give it a bit of a sour taste. Now, Maya and Maddie are going to tell us about that taste.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Girl Science. Today I have my special guest and assistant Maddie with me.
Hello.
And we're going to be telling you a little bit about the milk plus soda science experiment that we did. Part 1.
Okay, so in this first part, these girls have actually never tried Pepsi or Coke. They've had other sodas, but they've never tried Pepsi. Okay, so the big question that I have for you girls is, when you taste it, I want you to tell me if it tastes a little bit sour, like the sour candies you've had before.
Sour Patch Kids?
Like that. So does it taste a little bit sour? Okay, let's see. What do you think, Maya?
It tastes really sour.
Oh, a little sour. Okay, so no, you don't like it, Matt? No. How about you, Maya? You like it?
Yeah, I like it, but my eyes are watering.
Okay, so thumbs up or thumbs down for sour. Okay, keep watching the video for more stuff about this experiment.
Okay, so milk, another thing that was used in this experiment, contains an element that is known as calcium. You may have heard of that before. Now, when I first saw people doing this experiment with milk and soda, it made me think of this show that I loved when I was a kid called Laverne and Shirley. Now, you might have heard this before. This is the beginning of the show, the opening of the show, the credits.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Haas and Bemp Incorporated.
We're gonna do it. Give us any chance, we'll take it. Read us any rule, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true.
Okay, so Laverne, one of the main characters of the show, one of her favorite drinks was something that she always had. It was called milk. She would call it milk and Pepsi. So it made me think of this show and watching her drink that, and it made me realize why I never tried it. And it's because of what happens when you put these two things together. So Maya and Maddie here are going to taste milk and Pepsi.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Girl Science on part 2 of the soda and milk explanation.
Okay, so these girls are going to try Laverne's favorite drink from that favorite show of mine, Laverne and Shirley. They're going to try the milk and Pepsi drink. So we have here some milk with a little bit of Pepsi, and they're going to try it. Okay, so they're kind of nervous.
Scared.
All right, let's go. What do you think, Mads?
I like the milk, but I liked it.
You liked it? All right. What about you, Maya?
I hated it.
No? Okay, so
Bye everyone. Bye.
Okay, so now back to our question that we were trying to answer, which was, why does milk not mix well with soda? So the reason is that it causes a chemical reaction to go about between the soda and the milk. So soda chemically reacts with the milk, and it creates the reaction that you see on the right. And the reason for that is because the phosphoric acid in the soda chemically reacts with the calcium in the milk. So Maya gives us a little bit more of an explanation and a new vocabulary word to understand this reaction.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Girl Scout Science. This is part 3 of the milk and soda explanation.
Okay, so what question are we going to try to answer, Maya?
Why does milk not mix well with the soda?
Okay.
And for this, we're going to be teaching you a new vocabulary word. It is precipitate. It means a solid.
So, what you may notice is that solid little bits are being created when the milk and the soda come together. And Maya's going to show you here how solid bits can be created on this little plate. Now on this plate, what we've done before is we put some soda on it, and now you're going to add the milk.
How much? All of it?
Yeah. Let's stop. Okay.
It looks like coffee.
So if you let it sit for long enough, you're going to start to see these little bubbles will come up, and then eventually you will end up with these things
Bubbles
here.
are popping.
So
It's boiling.
that is the precipitate. So in the bottle, when we create the precipitate in there, what happens to that heavy, chunky stuff that's there in the bottle, Mads?
It goes to the bottom.
So it sinks all to the bottom. And when it
Like
does
that
that,
little chunk.
yeah,
Sinks
and the little
to
chunks are all down there in the bottom. Okay, so that's basically the answer. So how does it mix? It doesn't mix well with soda because it has that chemical reaction. It forms that precipitate, and then that precipitate goes down to the bottom, and it looks like that weird mess there. Okay, so
It's our last video, so we're gonna tell you guys. Bye everyone. We hope you join us next year for Girl Scout Science. Bye everyone. Have a happy summer.
woo.
We gotta go faster.
Okay, so again, just so you could see it with a few more pictures. So a precipitate is formed, and that precipitate is called tricalcium phosphate. And that actually is something that people can take like a vitamin to supplement their diet to build healthier bones. Now, in our experiment, the precipitate turned brown because of the food coloring that was added to the soda. So we have a chemical reaction that happens between the soda and the milk, and you may wonder about what Laverne was drinking in that show, and she has a little bit of soda that is added to lots of milk on the left, or maybe even a little bit more soda, but still with a lot of milk. And so it actually doesn't create a very strong chemical reaction yet because there isn't very much phosphoric acid. But if on the right, you'll see that's lots of soda, lots of phosphoric acid, which means that, and a little bit of milk. So that means that there's a lot of precipitate that is made, and it sinks to the bottom of the cup. So more soda, more phosphoric acid equals more precipitate. Okay, so just to wrap it up, why does milk not mix well with soda? Soda has an acid that chemically reacts with the calcium in milk. And that is it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you later.